It's been exactly 2,002 days since I last won a televised singles match. Yeah, I want you to think about that for a second. 2,002 days. My last win was in 2018. So, I've been talking a whole lot about retirement. I just think it's time that we all face facts. Come on, guys. Fact is, it's been a long time since I had a win. I believe in the beauty that is all this madness. And I believe that I can still go. I believe that I can still bring it. And I believe that the time is now to turn the math around. So here's the fact. It is going to be a bad night for the next idiot brave enough to walk through that curtain. Because whoever it is, they're going to get smoked.
Wow. The backup QB just threw another TD. What the hell?
Cena's got backup. Cena's got backup.
Who the hell is it?
Main event, Jey Uso's here. Main event, Jey Uso's here.
He's all taking Jimmy with him.
And security trying to separate the brothers. Oh, Bedlam here. Oh, down. Jey Uso trying to get his hands on his brother who cost him the tag titles Monday night.
Jey Uso being mobbed by security and officials.
Finally some separation. But back in the ring, Solo Sikoa wants to do more damage to John Cena.
Here it comes.
Oh, Cena gets out of the way of the Samoan spike. John Cena has Solo where he wants him. Attitude adjustment.